Welcome to today's sports report. The Dominica Cricket Association Cricket Academy will go in search of their first win for the season when they come up against Dublin United Stars at the Benjamin's Park in the Premier Division. The Cricket Academy lost their opening match of the season and will be looking for better fortunes. At the Botanic Gardens, Najiko Northern Stars will be up against Granby Colts, while in the Intermediate League, Rubens Bakery Christians will be looking to tighten their grip on going further when they come up against the Point Michel Cricket Academy in Dublin. At the same venue, but on Sunday, Dublin United Stars will play host to the Gladiators. Fitness instructor Kelisha Antoine says she is happy to see 4 female referees signed up to participate in the 5-day FIFA referees course at the Football House in Bath Estate. Antoine noted that female referees are needed and it's a necessity in the Caribbean and in the world.
Now, I must say that I am extremely happy to see the females among us and on the list actually. I must say that women referees are needed, and so there's a great opportunity if you take it seriously for you. If you get physically fit and technically sound refereeing, especially our women, you will go places because it's a necessity in the Caribbean and in the world. And so it is great to see the women here. I do hope that I would see more, and do hope that I would see how physically fit you are also in comparison to the male.
The referees course will end on Sunday. The Dominica Football Association will be holding its third in a series of club licensing consultations at the Benjamin's Park in Portsmouth, and that is tomorrow, Saturday, April 16th. The seminar is geared at sensitizing teams and clubs in reference to the club licensing initiative implemented at the start of the 2016-2017 season. The seminar will include teams such as the Northern Concrete and Steel Bombers and Dublin Football Club in the Premier League, Itasi United, Nemesis United, Colhill United, MV Maxano Bombers, Glanville Renegades, and West Coast Jaguars in the Division 1. And in the Women's League, Bombers Starlights and Wood City Strikers. However, all teams and clubs who missed the 2 previous sessions are free to attend. To date, seminars have been held in Southeast and in Roseau. Following this seminar, all teams and clubs will be invited to meet with CONCACAF Club Licensing Manager Jonathan Martinez, who will be on island to discuss further the implementation of the system on Saturday, that is the 21st of May. And the 2016 Secondary Schools Under-15 Cricket Championships, organized by the Sports Division, had its first knock today, where a number of speeches were made. This year is a special one for the Sports Division and the Under-15 Cricket Championship, as it marks the first sponsorship, which is the breeding ground for representatives to the Dominica Under-15 and Under-19 national teams. This year, the first domestic insurance company is the official sponsor of the Secondary Schools Under-15 Cricket Championships with a sponsorship package of EC $10,000.
But we really are glad that we could, team up this year with the Division of Sports to bring you this year's Under-15 Cricket League. And when I say teaming up, I mean it in a true sense, in that whilst we are providing, I would say, some or most of the funds that you need to run this league, but it is also the officials of the Division of Sports who are providing manpower and their time to ensure the success of the event today and throughout the coming weeks and months. Last year we decided that we were going to, for the first time, to sponsor a sports league. Okay, so well, we just heard how this came about, that we called trying to see what was maybe one of the sports that we could have sponsored, and then was told in essence that there was this cricket league which needed support. All right, so once we heard that, we really had no, problems in trying to, channel those funds into being part of this league.
Earl Edwards, who is the acting general manager of First Domestic Insurance, also noted that the sport of cricket is one in which we have great passion for. Still with cricket, the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School will be in search of a third consecutive Under-15 cricket title as the 2016 Secondary Schools Under-15 Championship bowled off earlier today at the Botanic Gardens with the traditional Ballarama. Coach of the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School, Ronna Daniel, says her team is much different compared to that of last year. She said that only 2 players on her current squad played as the ITSS lifted the Under-15 Secondary Schools title back-to-back.
Okay, Ms. Daniel, from the ITSS, your school have been 2-time defending champions, and how do you go forward with this year, a complete change of team, only 2 guys from last year? How are you going forward with the ITSS, with the Under-15 Cricket League?
First of all, I'm thank God that we were able to achieve these important victories, championship back-to-back. And unfortunately for us this year, we have basically a new team with only 2 players from the last year. But I'm hoping that my players will step up, and I have confidence in them that they will do good for me. Well, basically this year I realized that my strength is in the bowling, more or less, because I have 4 top spinners. And I'm hoping that they can really do it for us, and hopefully the batsmen that I have on the team, they can step up and put runs on the board.
Meanwhile, runners-up of last year's tournament, the St. Mary's Academy will be looking to better their game. Coach of the St. Mary's Academy, Marconi Luis, said his team is well-rounded and ready for this year's tournament.
Well, this year is a bit different from last year because of the type of players that we have. Last year we had players that we could call stars, but this year the team is well-rounded, I must say, but we don't have any stars. So we started training earlier on, so in order to get certain techniques and things in place. So this year we think we are much more prepared than last season because we have nobody to depend on. Everybody have to pull their weight.
Okay, and where do you say your strength is in the team? I know that you say the team is well-rounded, but your forefront?
Well, the strength in the team we can say is the bowling. For now, we have some good bowlers.
And that concludes the Primetime Sport Report for today. I am Alan Christopher saying goodbye.